I'm Jolene Piper. Today I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about some things that I learned from the course Effective Leadership. So to have an effective leadership, or to be an effective leader, there's some things that we must do. First, we must build on a strong foundation. Why do we need to be strong? Why do you need a strong foundation? Well, one is because you can only build that foundation once. Foundations, while they may not be seen by others, but they are the structure that holds everything together. Third, foundations carry the load. Fourth, a strong and healthy foundation stays strong during times of change. Matthew 7:24 through 27 and 1 Corinthians 3:10 through 13 give words of wisdom regarding the importance of building well. Let's take a look at Matthew 7:24 through 27, reading from the NLT. Anyone who listens to my teaching and follows it is wise, like a person who builds a house on solid rock. Though rain comes in, torrents, and the floodwaters rise, and the winds beat against the house, it won't collapse because it was built on bedrock. But anyone who hears my teaching and doesn't obey it is foolish, like a person who builds on sand. When the rains and the floods come and the winds beat against that house, it will collapse with a mighty crash. 1 Corinthians 3:10 through 13. Because of God's grace to me, I have laid foundations like an expert builder. Now others are building on it, but whoever is building on this foundation must be very careful. For no one can lay any other foundation other than the one we have already, Jesus Christ. Anyone who builds on that foundation may use a variety of materials: gold, silver, jewels, wood, hay, or straw, but the judgment day, fire will reveal what kind of work each builder has done. The fire will show if the person's work has any value. Point 2, effective leaders foster effective teams. Number 1, leaders have teams to help. They have them to help them create, lead, and to serve. Secondly, healthy organizations will hire team members who fit in the culture so they can help inspire them. Third, effective leaders need to stress commitment to your organization, or your team will lack accountability. Fourth, effective leaders recognize that human dignity plays a big part in the health of the team. Fifthly, effective leaders understand that teams need to have the ability to disagree in a healthy manner. Point 3, excellent and effective leadership. Number 1, excellent is important in ministry because, well, first, it will point people to God, and also it allows people to see God. Now remember, while pursuing excellence in ministry, be careful not to lose focus. Remember, it should all be about Jesus. It's not about me, and it's not about you. Point 4, 8 core values of effective Christian leaders. Wes Griffin, the executive director of Asbury Theological Seminary, states that a 2-year study focusing on what made great and effective leaders revealed that most effective Christian leaders shared 8 distinctive core values. So let's take a look at what those core values were. First one was intimacy with God. Second core value was passion for the harvest. Third was visionary leadership. Fourth, cultivate relevant evangelism. The fifth core value was the multiplication of leaders, faithful stewardship. Seventh core value was family priority, and 8th, integrity. So as I look at these 8 core values, it seems clear to me what we should be focusing on to be more effective leaders. And if you're also like me, when you look at these core values, you see some things that you may be doing really well, and that's fantastic, but then you also see other things that maybe you need to improve on. Being a leader comes with all kinds of challenges. We'll have highs and there's lows. Well, and at times it's just downright hard. We're always adjusting, trying to do everything right. But in our rightness, sometimes we still make mistakes. Effective leaders need to be people that when needed, they're able to receive instruction, correction, and admonishment. In conclusion, let me caution you that discouragement has killed more ministries than any other thing. And should you be in a season of discouragement, God has a plan for you. And I would like to refer, which includes what I like to refer to as the 4 R's. You need to rest your mind, maybe reorganizing your life, and remembering that the Lord and with his help resists discouragement. You need to lead yourself well so that you can lead others better. Thank you for listening.